Hey guys, it's Ash. Welcome back to another Brawl Stars video. Guys, today we're going to be rating every brawler in the game in a tier list based off of how popular they are, how often they are played in the game. 1 star for the lowest played brawlers to 5 stars for the most popularly played brawlers in this current meta. Alright, so let's start with the 1 star brawlers, the lowest played brawlers in the current meta. These include Gus, Eve, Doug, Chuck, Charlie, Buster, Bonnie, Ash, Willow, Sprout, Sam, Ruffs, RT, Rosa, Penny, Pearl, Pam, Otis, Mr. P, Maisie, Lola, Janet, and Hank. All of these brawlers are very unpopular right now in the current meta, and a big reason for that is because many of these brawlers are just not very strong in this meta. They lack the DPS, they get countered pretty easily. Brawlers like Hank, Janet, Mr. P, Penny, Maisie, Ruffs. All of these brawlers are pretty weak in this current meta. If you guys watch my current meta tier list, a lot of these brawlers are in 1 star. Whereas other brawlers, they're pretty good, but they are only good on particular maps and game modes. So they're very niche dependent brawlers. Brawlers like Eve that requires water maps. Chuck is very good for base racing and heist, but not very good elsewhere. So a lot of this reason, same with Willow, she's very good on Brawl Ball for mind controlling and making enemies own goal, but she's not very good in other places, especially like Bounty and Knockout, where she's just gonna easily get countered by throwers. And then you have other brawlers that just don't have pop-off potential. They're pretty passive brawlers, so a lot of players don't really like playing that. Brawlers like Pearl, Pam, very passive attacking brawlers. And then you have other brawlers that are very surprising because they're very strong in a top tier gameplay, like Buster, RT, Rosa. They're pretty strong, especially Rosa with her hypercharge. So it's interesting to see such a strong brawler with hypercharge in the 1 star list. But that's how it goes for a lot of these brawlers. They're very good in certain areas, but not in most areas, and so their overall usage is pretty low. Now, let's move on to the 2 star brawlers. These brawlers have better usage, but still are pretty low in the meta. We have Larry and Laurie, Grom, Griff, Gray, Jean, Draco, Carl, B, Barley, Amber, 8-Bit, Tara, Stu, Squeak, Nanny, Melody, and Lou. So a brawler like Larry, of course, super strong, one of the most broken brawlers on release, got countless nerfs, but he's still very strong right now in the top tier. He's an S tier brawler classified by pros, so it's surprising to see him so low in popularity. Same with Grum, who was super powerful when he was first released. He's been falling off a lot in usage. Brawlers like Tara, Squeak, and Nanny obviously got hypercharges recently, so their usage actually went up. They were better than before now. More people are playing them because of their hypercharge, but it's still surprising to see them so low, especially Tara, who I feel like has a very powerful and underrated hypercharge. I feel like she deserves greater usage than she has right now. Once more people realize how powerful it is, I feel like she's going to move up. And then the newer brawlers, Draco and Melody. Usually new brawlers have pretty high usage rate, but ever since Melody got a nerf and then Draco also got a small nerf to his shield, both of these brawlers have fallen off a lot in popularity, which is surprising to see. Next, we have the 3 star brawlers, the mid-tier brawlers, who have usage that are pretty balanced right now. Not too high in usage and not too low. We have Byron, Bull, Bo, Barry, Bell, Bro, all these B brawlers. Angelo, Sandy, Poco, Miko, Max, Mandy, Jackie, Ems, Cordelius, and Colette. So a lot of these brawlers, they're pretty versatile, and a big reason for their versatility, it adds more usage. When you can play more brawlers in more game modes, of course, especially if you're a support brawler like Byron, Poco, Max, right? You're gonna have more usage. Barry, of course, one of the newer brawlers. So it's nice to see a lot of these brawlers are pretty balanced right now in this meta in terms of usage. A brawler like Mandy, for example, is very popular on Bounty and Knockout, not so much on other game modes, and so you're gonna see her in the mid tier. Okay, let's move on to the 4-star brawlers now. These are very popular brawlers, and sometimes given the meta, they can often be 5-star brawlers depending on how the meta is shifting. They are just so popular. We have Spike, Buzz, Brock, Gale, BB, Shelly, Primo, Fang, Tick, Jesse, Chester, Lily, Kit, and Meg. A lot of these brawlers are also S tier, such as Meg, Lily, Chester, very powerful brawlers. And then you have brawlers that are not very strong but are so high in popularity, so it's surprising to see brawlers like Primo. He's not very strong in this meta, but he's very popular. BB, not the strongest in this meta either, but she has very high popularity usage, so it's surprising to see her so high here. And then you have a lot of these brawlers that are very high because of the meta or a recent rework, such as Gale. He's one of the strongest in the current meta, especially with his hypercharge. And then you have Chester and Meg, who recently got reworks, and they're very strong in this meta as well, so their popularity went up a lot. Finally, the 5-star brawlers, the most popular brawlers in the entire game. Guys, if you guys head into a random game right now with random teammates, there is like a 90% chance you're gonna encounter at least one of these brawlers. That's how popular they are. We have Mortis, Dynamite, Cold, Surge, Rico, Edgar, Piper, the newest brawler Mo, Daryl, Frank, Crow, Leon, and Clancy. Now, Clancy and Mo are the newest brawlers. A big reason they're so high in usage is because a lot of players have just recently unlocked them and played them, so it's not a surprise to see them so high. Mortis is the most popular played brawler in the entire game right now, especially now that he's got his hypercharge. One of the deadliest brawlers. People love Mortis. He's one of the fan favorites. He's always been high in usage, always a top 5 brawler in terms of play rate in the game pretty much ever from the existence of Brawl Stars. Then you have other brawlers like Dynamite, Colt, Rico, brawlers that have insane pop-off potential, piercing damage, high DPS. Players love that ability to deal so much damage and deal splash damage. It has pop-off potential, team-wipe potential, and a lot of people love playing that, so it's not surprising to see them so high in usage. We also have brawlers like Daryl, who just recently got a rework, Frank, who got a rework, and they're very powerful, so it's nice to see them here at the top of usage, but I'm expecting some nerfs soon for these brawlers. And then you have other brawlers, legendary brawlers like Crow and Leon, who are always popular in the meta. People love these two brawlers, fan favorite brawlers, especially Leon's unique ability to go invisible. And then of course, who can forget Edgar? Guys, if you head into a showdown match right now, there's like a 99% chance you're gonna encounter at least one Edgar in the game. It's crazy how popular he is. He's a very basic brawler, pretty easy to use. People love him for that. So there you guys have it, the full tier list rating based off of how popularly played the brawlers are, from the least to the most. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, found it interesting. If you would like to see more content like this, more interesting tier lists, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like and also subscribe for more awesome Brawl Stars content, and I'll see you guys until next time. Take care.